Hello, I'm Hal Lublin.
And I'm Mark Gagliardi.
Since the dawn of humanity, one issue has gone unsettled. With the fate of the world in the balance, we're here to settle once and for all. Clean Sleigh! Ho, 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 ho.
That's right. Don't worry, everyone. We got this.
Podcast should have a theme song. Podcast should not have a theme song. Yes, they should. No, they shouldn't. They sound good. Yeah, but people are just going to skip past it. You know what? You're right. We got this.
Clean Sleigh. Isn't that what Rudolph sounds like in Rudolph?
Yeah, he's got that sort of high-pitched, like, I don't know, guys.
And his father, too. It's like the most unsure and erotic group of animals. Well, son, you gotta go here and do this, and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. It's only the female characters in that short speak with any definitive words and sentences. I'm even doing it now, thinking about it.
Yeah.
As you may have guessed, it is that time of year. We are here. It's not yet that time of year. I mean, I was just scooping out pumpkins 10 minutes ago, but this episode is airing in that time of year, which means it is time for our Clean Sleigh episode, which means it is time, Hal, for us to bring back our favorite holiday guest, Miss Paget Brewster. What's up, Paget?
It's me.
It is you.
Oh, fellas, you look so good.
You look so good.
So
It's great
you.
to see you.
You too.
We've got a thrilling show coming up soon. We're going to see each other in person. But for right now, we're going to cover some holiday topics.
I was going to say, I can't see you in the context of recording these. First of all, it's always great to see you. But when I see you in the context of this, I always just immediately think of fruitcake because you are the only person I know who loves fruitcake. And
I do.
we sent you a fruitcake one year and you were very excited about it.
Oh, and it was delicious.
Yeah. I like a fruitcake. It's
got to
so
be the
dense.
right fruitcake. It's got to be.
Sure.
You guys sent the fruitcake that had the candied, it's like candied jelly, but it has to be like a hard jelly in that dense, sweet, mushy, but dense. Oh, it was a beautiful. Where'd you get that?
I don't remember.
Bastards.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
I'll look it up. I'll let you know.
The North Pole, Paget. We got it at the North Pole.
It was from Santa himself.
Yeah. We faked your handwriting, wrote a note to Santa, gave our addresses as yours. Yeah. Well, we're very delighted to have you. Thanks for being here. Should we jump right into some of these holiday topics?
I think so. These are all from you. We ask you every year to give us your topics around the holidays, and you never let us down. So we're going to start off with Jeffy Baby, our pal Jeffy Baby.
Yeah, Jeffy Baby.
Who I think his real name is Jeff Babby, but the name is spelled B-A-B-E-Y, so he's Jeffy Baby forever.
Jeffy Baby.
Yeah. Jeff asks, the best thing to get for Christmas as suggested by a Christmas song. For example, My Two Front Teeth, a hippopotamus, 12 drummers drumming, All I Want for Christmas
Whiskers.
Is You. Whiskers.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts? All of the hypothetical gifts that are thrown out in different songs, like holiday songs.
Yeah.
Is there any that come to mind? Like gold rings, right?
I mean, 5 gold rings is pretty great. I think financially, 5 gold rings is pretty great. What are some of the, let's think about what some of the big ones are.
Well, there's the Mariah Carey song. All I want for Christmas is you.
Oh,
so if it's someone you love.
All right. You is on the list. All of the 12 days.
All of
them? Partridge in a Pear Tree is, you really need to have real estate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you need all of those in the 12 days of Christmas. You need a town because
how many lords are dancing?
12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking. So you've already got
that's a village.
That's like 3 football teams. Yeah. That's a lot of
8
people.
8 maids a milking, and you have to assume that's 8 cows.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's too much.
It's too much. I live in an apartment.
Yeah. You're in an apartment. It's not good. And fruit trees, by the way, even a partridge in a pear tree, those fruit trees attract rats. So if you put them, I've learned
and
in
raccoons
my home,
and possum.
Yeah. By the way, this place where we have lived for almost 2 years, daily, I hear what is a raccoon or something skittering across the roof, like over to the next townhouse. Like you're just sitting here and you hear and there are rats. There are rats all over the place. We had one come in on 2 separate occasions.
Did he forget something?
Yeah. The second time he had left his keys, but
and you're sure it was the same rat?
It's the same rat. I know, wearing the same suit. That's how I can.
Oh, sure.
I can only afford one suit. But yeah, those fruit
poor guy.
trees will attract rodents because there's
Sounds like
them. They're hungry.
Somebody needs to get a cat.
I do.
There you go. Get you a cat.
You need a
Rat
ratter.
won't show up. Yeah.
I need a ratter. But don't they bring it to you?
A ratter is a cat that specializes in, they were on pirate ships. Large sailing ships always had a ratter. And the ratter was a cat that caught rats and mice. And it actually, historically, it got its own sea permit, like to be on the seas.
Amazing.
You can see photos of cats and they have their permit to be on a boat to catch rats.
I love this.
And they're holding
like a little tiny pilot's license.
Yeah, that's what I want for Christmas. I want a ratter.
But they bring you the rats, don't they?
I don't think that's in a song, though.
It's not in a song.
You know what else is, what is in a song and also goes along the same lines, though, as those 12 Days of Christmas? Hal, you mentioned it, is a hippopotamus.
What's that from?
Yeah. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
The hell is this?
Yeah.
It was a novelty, like 60s novelty Christmas song.
Well, you don't want a hippopotamus. They're like the most dangerous freshwater animal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're like, their skin oozes that red secretion, so it looks like they're always covered in blood. They're terrifying.
What? I didn't know about that. What is it secreting?
It's like it's a thing to keep their skin wet when they're sticking out above the water in the sun.
Oh my God, I need that after my surprise hyaluronic acid facial peel I got at a spa in Desert Hot Springs. I need to secrete something like a hippo.
I saw a video of a hippo eating a pumpkin. And those ionic columns they have for teeth, like bend into the mouth when they eat it. And I was like, are the teeth getting knocked in? Cause I have like an irrational fear that my teeth are going to be like folded in. Same with like fingernails, fingers being bent, all that stuff. And I was like, oh, the mouth, those big pegs just fold down for when they're consuming human meat. Yeah, they're up there and you're like, oh, well, they're going to need this to pulverize a pumpkin. But no, those things are like folding back. Like reclining those. You just said bottom teeth.
They fold back when the hippo is eating human meat.
Yeah, I assume they do that to make room for human meat. Like if a human swims in, they're like, "Oh, we got to figure out how to fold these teeth." Larry, did you figure out how to fold the teeth down yet so we can eat people?
Yep. While we're on the topic of teeth, I'll point out another gift in a Christmas song. It's less a gift given from someone to another, and it's one that is requested of Santa. As an adult, I think it begs a lot of questions if I'm asking Santa for my 2 front teeth. But I assume that's a kid that's singing that.
Yeah.
That,
famously,
if I could only whistle. Yeah.
Or what about there's people who go to Smile Direct Club.
What is that?
It's a place that puts in veneers,
cosmetic dentistry.
Cosmetic dentistry, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need Santa. You need like licensed professionals.
Santa is a toy maker.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go to Mattel for dentistry. We've also got Alvin and the Chipmunks had 2 pretty good ones in there. Some classics. I want a train that loops the loop. Me, I want a hula hoop.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. A hula hoop versus 5 golden rings.
Yeah.
5 golden rings is tough to beat at this point.
Because we all have enough room in our homes and apartments for 5 golden rings. But they're not necessarily gold. They're golden.
Right.
So they can be gold plated.
Gold plated.
Still a nice thought.
5?
Yeah. You could sell, here's the thing, you could sell the other. So when I had my bar mitzvah, a young 13-year-old Hal, my parents got me a gold braided necklace, a gold braided, like it's gold, but it's like a braid, it looks like a bracelet, and then a ring, a gold ring that in block letters says Hal. It doesn't even fit on my pinky now. I have it. It's in the other room. But I'm sitting here like going like, all right, it's been 33 years since I was made a bar mitzvah at Temple Zion in Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania. Yeah. That place is now a Korean church.
Okay.
Am I okay? My mother is gone. She's been gone for 15 years and my dad probably won't know. Am I okay to melt down to turn those in for part? Cause I have no use for them.
So that ring now says Hal in Korean, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
It says Busan instead. It was replaced. In the night it happened.
I want to know if you also got a mohawk for this and pitied the fools at your bar mitzvah as you were wearing that much gold jewelry in the late 1980s.
was Mr. T. Oh, late 19. Please, it was 1990. Mark,
Oh,
we were
okay,
out
fair.
of the 80s. Basically.
Fair. All right.
You can, I believe, absolutely melt it down. Melt it down.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right,
In which case, we could just say you could melt down 5 golden rings as well.
Exactly.
And make a lovely fake Cartier bracelet.
Now, is 5 golden rings more valuable than Mariah Carey's You? I mean, You is a tough person. The holidays, it's all about kindness and the people in your life that are important. If the gift is you, that's tough. 5 golden rings, You. Elvis had a similar version with Elvis wants Santa to bring his baby back to him.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when the gift is a person. My grown-up Christmas list, there's that song too, the Amy Grant song. No more lives torn apart. Wars would never start.
Oh, I'd rather have the rings.
Yeah.
God.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want all that stuff. But let's be like,
in theory.
In theory, like I want that stuff to happen. But when you're looking for gifts, like I could say world peace, that's nobody's bringing that to me. If
Right.
I say 5 golden rings, I got a shot. Somebody's going to go to Zales and stop by on their way to a party or something and bring them to me.
What if they stop at Williams Sonoma and get bright copper kettles and then on their way out stop at, LL Bean and get warm woolen mittens?
Those are just
Both
favorite
nice
things
presents.
though. Those aren't asking for
I guess
gifts,
that's
right?
true.
She's just going like, and here's other stuff. It's almost like hinting when if I was like, Paget, I really just wanted this really cool shower curtain, but I don't have it. So one of my favorite things, wink, wink. So
I wish you could all have seen Hal's face when he made that. That was imploring and adorable.
Perfect for audio.
He's going to get that shower curtain. So what do we think is the winner? Is it the 5 gold rings?
I'm going to go with You if it is my You, the You I pick, not golden rings that may be, from Shein or H&M. They're not gold, they're golden. I'm going to go with You being essentially Elvis, my baby. All I want for Christmas is the You that is the most important to me.
I like that. I'm on board. All right.
Been answered.
Mariah.
Boom. All right. I have the next one, and this comes from Cindy Whitmore. As far as Christmas dinner is concerned, what is your protein of choice? We have 4 choices as provided by Cindy. Ham, roast beef, turkey, or lamb.
Oh my.
Yeah.
My.
I feel like turkey gets Thanksgiving.
Turkey gets Thanksgiving, but if we don't have goose as an option, which I've never made, let's face it. Has anyone had a Christmas goose? I want to say goose. Oh, you have?
I have had a Christmas goose before.
And?
So here's the deal with the Christmas goose. My mother one year, because we're big Christmas Carol fans, and they have the goose. The Cratchit family has the goose for Christmas. And my mom was like, I'm going to make a Christmas goose this year. And it was terrible. Terrible. It is still remembered in my family as the Christmas when we had goose. And we're like, oh, you remember the goose Christmas? Oh yeah, I remember the goose Christmas. And I think it was making the realization that was what the Cratchits got on Bob Cratchit's salary was a goose. And then at the end, Scrooge comes by with a turkey.
Oh,
Scrooge brings the turkey from the window, the one as big as me.
Turkey. Oh,
yeah. The reason the goose was on their Christmas table was because it was the most inexpensive choice.
It was. It's gamey and gray and greasy, and it probably back then not a coddled goose, but a wild goose, like a Canadian goose.
Yeah,
that someone bludgeoned. Or blunderbust. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So goose. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is so informative.
Yeah.
My mom makes beef Wellington for Christmas. So but I feel like I'm going to have to go with, out of those choices, I don't know. A Christmas ham sounds so homey.
I do love a Christmas ham. We do beef every year as well in my family now. We do. We do a beef tenderloin every year for Christmas. It's like the one time of year that my mom makes. She's like, I learned from the goose. Now I'm going to make a beef tenderloin every year. And it's one of my favorite pieces of meat Like annually, I look forward to this piece of meat on the plate. But this is we're trying to find an objective answer, and that's a very much subjective choice.
But we're making our choices. Hal, where would you steer towards? No pun intended.
I'm torn 3 ways. I'm not a huge lamb fan. It has to be like once in a while for lamb.
Mm-hmm.
I did once go to went to like a friend's potluck holiday dinner, and they had made an entire prime rib. So you would literally slice off. You would make your own like slices of prime rib. That was incredible. Going to visiting Jennifer's family in the South, it's always ham. Yeah, I love ham. I love ham so much. It's great. I've told you both about the 2 turkeys of 2020, right?
What?
No.
I ordered a turkey from, not Butterball, one of those companies. I ordered a turkey for Thanksgiving because then you didn't know what you were going to be able to get. Like supply chains were all weird.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The
Panda.
onset of the pandemic.
Yeah.
But, I got one and I asked for it to be delivered, like bring it to my door. Like I need to know it's arrived because if it's just sitting down in the mail area, I might not get to it right away.
Yeah. It's salmonella.
They delivered it the wrong day. They didn't tell me what day it was coming. That's what it was. But it was fine when it got there. And then another one I had canceled, but they sent it anyway. So I got refunded for that. And I wound up with 2 turkeys for the price of
2 turkey 2020.
So one of them was in the freezer, made one for Thanksgiving, thawed out the second one, had it for Christmas. And that was a good time.
I want to go back to, turkey's tough too. Cause I mean, that is a great Christmas dinner right there. I think a ham has a couple of benefits for me as a Christmas dinner. One is the smell of a ham cooking. Is out of all of these, I think that is the most inviting of all of these, that if you get the glaze, it's that sort of sweet, smoky, fills the house with that scent. How do you do your ham if you do it at the holidays, Paget?
Well, you know what? I don't make a ham.
No, do you go to Honey Baked and get a?
No, I have done that in the past, so I'm not roasting it, but yeah, I've never made a ham in the oven. And I will also say that what I do is Easter ham. So I saved turkey for Thanksgiving. Ham for Easter was like a steamed cabbage and, boiled potatoes. I like a ham for Easter, even though I observe all religions in a culinary sense.
Yeah. Sure.
I love
but
that.
Not religiously. So sure. I think I'm going to backtrack. And I'm going to say what was the beef option? Like we're on a plane.
Just roast beef.
Roast beef. I think I'm going to have to pick roast beef because Mom's Beef Wellington would be a roast beef in a pastry with a mushroom duxelle.
Ooh, I do love that. Does she do the small ones? I think it's just
cream of mushroom soup from Campbell's with some mushrooms.
She's not doing like the mince and then roll it in and do it.
No, she's not ridiculous. She wants to spend time with her family. It's the semi-homemade that we all do. We're from Massachusetts.
I do. Did you ever watch that show, Semi-Homemade, on the Food Network?
I have seen some of her videos.
Love her. Classic.
Yes.
She's in always with a glass of wine while cooking. The best.
Yes. Love it.
Look, like I said, my subjective answer is roast beef.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think turkeys, Thanksgiving, and lamb. I've never had lamb on Christmas.
For Christmas? No.
Yeah, it sounds fun. Anytime I cook lamb, I always do meatballs because I'm not sure how to do lamb well. So I just get ground lamb and spice it, get my Mediterranean spices and do it that way.
Boy, you can cook though, Gags. My God, can you cook?
You can cook too, my friend. And thank you.
That's sweet. I do roast lamb, but not for a holiday. To me, I don't see what holiday that would be on. So of the 4 options, where do you gentlemen stand?
Like I said, I'm fully happy with roast beef, but Hal?
Yeah.
Hal?
I feel like I've had turkey and enjoyed it. I've had ham many years and enjoyed it. But the one thing I think about, and I think about it year round, is the time that I had prime rib Christmas.
Yeah. All right.
I'm happy to go with beef. I think that's a wonderful protein, and you can serve it in so many different ways. You can get different cuts.
For days, too.
A communal piece of beef, and you're all tearing hunks off of it and eating it.
Oh.
Like we did in the cave people days.
Exactly.
Yes.
So do you sit at Jennifer's mom's table on Christmas eating that ham going, man, I got to tell you guys about this one Christmas I had. This prime rib.
Yeah, that's all I do. I talk about other meals. That's the best way to ingratiate yourself to a Southern mother is going,
Yeah, exactly.
This other place I went had the best dinner. I would not believe they were so good as cooks. Anyway, thanks for this.
Yeah. This is fine.
No.
All right.
You guys talk about the goose.
It's
Your
beef.
family talks about the bad
We
goose.
still talk about the bad goose. Oh my
It's
God.
worth it. The memory alone.
All right, I got
what's
the
next,
one.
Al?
This is another. We're sticking with food. Let's go to the side dishes.
Fantastic.
Haley Cruz asks
Oh,
for stuffing/dressing,
Mhm.
sweet or savory. So the sweet would be you put the cranberries or the raisins and stuff in there, and yeah, we all have the same face for that, right? Which is how dare you?
yeah.
Yeah. Could you hear that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did you? The visible disgust.
Yeah.
On
Are
a
you stuffing
sweet
a goose?
dressing.
This feels like one of those questions that's like, I make this thing that nobody else does and people give me grief for it. You guys are cool with this, right?
Right?
Sorry.
Hey,
No.
if you go to someone's house and use their bathroom, you're not supposed to flush, right? I'm just checking. Like I know you have two options, but is it the thing I think? It's savory. It's savory. It's supposed
Savory,
to
man.
Savory.
Yeah.
What goes in your stuffings?
I
Or
have a
dressing?
question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does anybody at any point in the year make their stuffing inside a bird cavity?
I do not.
No.
I do not.
No.
Okay,
We're
great.
always a pan on the side.
Yes.
Yeah. I have used it. Not really a cavity, but the way I did do it one year where I made a stuffing and I made a turducken. And I did it as a layer between each of the layers in a turducken.
That makes sense. Sense. That's not like a bone, possible bacteria breeding ground.
Right. Exactly.
Toxic dump. Yeah. You're never supposed to put your stuffing inside a bird.
No. All right. I have the next one for us. This is from Greg on. What's up, Greg?
Greg on.
Greg on. Yeah. Longtime contributor to the show, Greg on, asks, best day of the week for Christmas to fall upon.
I know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Wednesday, you're off all week. Guaranteed.
I
No
was
one
thinking
can
the same
talk
thing.
to you. No one can text you. No one can ask you for a fucking favor.
Yep. And guess what? Because New Year comes exactly the same day of the week the next week. You're not going back to
Boom.
work until, what, the 5th? The 6th?
Following, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a
Smack
good
dab
one.
in the middle of the week.
Has it ever happened in our lifetimes?
I don't know. I mean, doesn't
A
it happen every
Wednesday,
7
Wednesday?
years?
Maybe.
Does everything happen every 7 years? Is that true? I
Everything
don't know.
happens
Is
every
that
7
true?
years.
I feel like every 7 years, like, aren't they by
No.
nature in a rotation?
Aren't there
No.
leap years, though, where it's different?
Oh, leap
Yeah.
throws
I think
it all.
February screws over the whole calendar constantly all the time.
Yeah.
Like in terms of what days things are. Because you think every 7 days, but I don't think that's
Yeah.
how it is. Like my birthday
Guys,
is on a
give a
Wednesday,
free
I think.
t-shirt to anyone who emails you or texts you. It was a Wednesday for Christmas and a Wednesday for New Year's this year. In this year, 1923, 1974. If it ever happened, I want to know.
I'll tell you what, first email I see about it, we will send you a t-shirt.
Heck yeah.
Not me.
And
them.
maybe some of our new merch. No, not you. Not you. No.
Yeah.
You've only made the call. Somebody else will get maybe the wrench fight t-shirt that we haven't rolled out yet.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. We've got our new Philly Wrench Fight t-shirt.
That's right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What?
In
Ken's
2020,
getting a free
2024,
t-shirt.
Ken's
Free
getting a
shirt for
t-shirt.
Ken.
No. Oh, Ken figured it out.
It
What
makes
hasn't
sense.
happened
We'll do
in
it.
the past?
Oh yeah.
Never
When was the
in
last
history.
time it happened? Ken, you
Yeah.
can't answer. You've already won a
Ken
t-shirt.
can't answer.
You've
But
already
he-
won the t-shirt that you have emailed us multiple times about getting the design for.
We're really on top of it, Paget. You wouldn't believe.
I love this so much. This is all staying in, right? You're not
Oh,
taking
yeah.
this
None of
out.
it is leaving.
No,
This
we don't
is
take it
got to
out.
stay in.
Everything stays in.
Oh.
All right. That was easy. Asked and answered. It is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What's next, Hal?
All right. From Liz Johnson. What is the best non-specific holiday greeting? Some examples would be, and I don't know if there's a third one. The two I have are happy holidays and season's greetings. Is there another one? Like happy cold fun times? Like there's no third one I can think of.
I mean, happy holidays rolls off the tongue pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're going with the Arthur Lesack parts of speech and which is most physically difficult to say. Season's greetings is more difficult than happy holidays.
What is that?
What is Arthur Lessig?
Oh, it's it was one of these like speech books that we did in drama school where we learned all about play and link versus prepare and link. Like, okay, I'll give you real quick. This is a crazy sidebar. If like my name, Mark Gagliardi, to play and link means I play both consonants fully. So I would say my name, Mark Gagliardi. To prepare and link means the previous consonant you only prepare, you don't complete. And then you fully say the next one. So Mark Gagliardi. The difference between Mark Gagliardi and Mark Gagliardi.
Oh. Which one do you say?
I just say Gags.
That's easier.
Yeah.
So much easier.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, that's a little bit of deep dive nerddom.
No, that's nice. That's not. Did you go to? I didn't either. I went to acting classes in San Francisco in the Tenderloin. But I didn't go to a college, I failed out of Parsons. I didn't go to a real, but I took improv. Improv, I think, really taught me maybe more than scene study and drama scenes. And improv was kind of about just don't try to be funny. Just try to connect with someone and give them everything they need. That to me was sort of the best acting classes I took, I thought.
Oh, amen. 100%.
Yeah,
I took a couple acting I did improv in college for sure. I took some acting classes. I was a theater minor, but I have a marketing degree. So he's learning Arthur Lessig's parts of speech or whatever. And my professor's like, all right, you're running a fake sneaker company. Don't go bankrupt. Invariably with like Q3, we were like, there's a labor strike and everything's shutting down, and
oh my God, that's
sanctioned for some reason by Peru. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Wow. And all I have to offer is, and this is not meant to be racy in any way, I excelled my first year at Parsons School of Design in nude life studies. So I could draw either of you nude fabulously. That was my ace subject.
Would you need us modeling and posing for this, or just?
Yes, I can't make it up in my mind what you look like naked. I probably should have by now. We've been friends for 20 years.
Really?
I should have pictured you naked by now.
Oh my God.
I had a presentation. One of those I think it was for the sneaker thing.
What?
And we had like our group. It was like a group of 4 of us. Like, we were terrible. Like, we failed on every level. But I thought in our presentation, if I juggled at the top, that would be enough pizzazz. That would be enough pizzazz. And he'd be like, well, Mr. Loveland, your team has displayed absolutely no business acumen, but I'll be damned if I wasn't amused and tickled by your juggling. A+.
You know what though? Hal, you have still not lost as much money in sneakers as Kanye West.
That's true.
That's true.
Think of it that way.
All 3 of us combined have not lost as much money in sneakers as Kanye West.
Where's that time machine? I'm going back.
What was this topic again?
Best non-specific holiday greeting. It sounds like it's Happy Holidays.
I feel like it's Happy Holidays.
Though there is that take it. Right? It is. It's Happy Holidays.
It's happy
you
holidays,
can say that all year long.
Yeah.
There are plenty of holidays I don't know about. It's just easiest to end on a Friday by any email you send. Just say Happy Holidays. And if they don't know what you're talking about, then they have to look it up.
For my friends from other cultures, I don't know what the proper greeting for assorted festivals and holidays around the world are. So I just say Happy Holidays when I know it is Nowruz or Eid or whatever, various cultures. I just say Happy Holidays.
Yes.
So I don't get anything wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Our next topic from Michaela Berglund. Interesting.
What are you reading?
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the pickle on a Christmas tree tradition where the first family member to find the pickle gets to open the first present? Yes or no? Now, is this, Ken, I want some clarification on this. I've never done this. Is this a real pickle or is this like an ornament that looks like a pickle that's hidden in the tree?
My understanding is that it originated with a real pickle, but now they actually sell. Hallmark usually has like a pickle ornament you can buy to hide somewhere on the tree. So it's moved to a fake one, but
Hallmark made this up.
Yeah.
Hallmark made this up.
No, this is bored families at the holidays hiding pickles in trees originally and decided to be capitalized by Hallmark on it.
So it was a real, where does it come from? What is the origin of the
There's a lot of
pickle
pickled stuff in a lot of families traditionally, so I'm assuming that you've been bored at the holidays. You know how it is with a family who doesn't want to talk. Hide a pickle in the tree.
Hide the pickle? Hide the pickle. Someone made that a cultural.
Listen, you know now as much as I do about the long tradition.
Sorry, I'm going to mute myself.
Of hiding a pickle in a tree.
Wait, the question is this normal? Is this the same as
the question just says, pickle on the Christmas tree tradition or no?
Would you do this tradition? I guess would be now the.
Well, now I would.
Now you know about it. If you know you could hide a pickle somewhere in your Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Or someone could, so no one knows.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, if it's like a king's cake.
Yeah.
I do like that. I do like
you
a
find
little
the pickle in the king's cake.
You find the pickle in the tree, and you get to open the first present.
You don't eat the Christmas tree, and then if you get the bite that has the pickle in it, you get to open a gift. It's not like a king's cake.
The entire family tearing the tree apart, trying to find the pickle first.
I want it to be a real pickle, though. I like the idea of just sort of fashioning a fish hook on an S hook and hanging a real, preferably dill, pickle somewhere in an actual
on the tree. So hanging food on the tree is not a new thing.
No, I'm not. And it just sounds funny.
If you can't find a real pickle hiding at a tree, you need to go to an ENT like immediately.
That's the thing. Is it going to make your Christmas tree smell like, I love the pine tree smell. If I come home and I smell a dill pickle, I'm like, will somebody please find that thing?
I don't think they're hiding like a big 7-Eleven
we're talking a gherkin?
On the tree somewhere. I would assume it's a smaller pickle, or else it's not going to be much of a hunt.
Pickle. You know what, though? Yeah. I'll tell you this. As a childless lady who is so happy about that decision every damn child-free day, it could be a way to get all the kids to climb up in the tree and leave you alone for 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Particularly if you don't actually hide the pickle.
There is no pickle.
You tell them there's a pickle hidden in the tree.
I see.
I wonder if these families also think that the Vlasic stork, like the kids think the Vlasic stork is bringing their presents.
Baby.
Yeah.
Hey, I got your presents here. Let me put them under the tree.
These are the craziest presents I ever heard.
Did you leave some herring for me in a bucket?
I do want to throw out one devil's advocate moment, or one devil's advocate thought for the pickle. It is something that none of us have ever done. It sounds ridiculous, sure, but I am thoroughly in favor of, if your family has a holiday tradition, yes. I'm a fan of the more holiday traditions, the better. Yeah. Just layer them and layer them and layer them. I think traditions around the holidays are important. I think they bring families together. Mm-hmm. And if that is a thing you do, God bless you for it, and God bless us, everyone.
Yes.
So that is my small soapbox to say, if you have this pickle tradition, go for it.
I love it.
Beautiful. I do have additional information for you.
Oh boy.
The Christmas pickle is a German-American Christmas tradition. A decoration in the shape of a pickle is hidden on a Christmas tree, with the finder receiving either reward or good fortune for the next year. There are a number of different origin stories attributed to the tradition, including one originating in Germany. This theory has since been discounted and is now thought to be a German-American tradition created in the late 19th century. In fact, the New York Times reported that out of over 2,000 Germans polled, it was determined that 91% were unaware of the legend.
Right on.
Wait, so 9%.
So basically, it sounds like
German-American population.
Like a lot of things associated with Christmas in the U.S., it sounds like it was a U.S. Christmas tradition.
I do like it, though. I like it.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? Sure. Bring on the traditions.
You guys can throw it to break.
All right. We are going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we are going to continue to clean the sleigh with our dear friend Paget Brewster. And Hal is going to go feverishly look for a pickle in any tree.
I'm going to find it.
We'll be right back.
I'm going to find it.
I'm going to find it.
Oh, darling, why won't you accept my love?
My dear, even though you are a duke, I could never love you. You borrowed a book from me and never returned it.
Save yourself from this terrible fate by listening to Reading Glasses.
We'll help you get those borrowed books back and solve all your other reader problems.
Reading Glasses, every Thursday on Maximum Fun.
I'm Emily Heller.
And I'm Lisa Hannawalt.
And we're the hosts of Baby Geniuses.
We've been doing our podcast for over 10 years.
When we started, it was about trying to learn something new every episode.
Now it's about us trying to actively get stupider, and it's working.
Hang out with us and you'll hear us chat about
gardening,
horses,
various problems with our butts,
and all the weird stuff that makes us horny.
That's so weird, all that stuff. Baby Geniuses, a show for adult idiots.
Every other week on Maximum Fun.
Baby geniuses, we know everything. Baby geniuses, tell us something we don't know.
All right, we're back. Hal, what have you got for us?
I don't know. I'm still waiting for it to come in. It hasn't been shared. We all got pickle fever.
We did.
We started
Pickle fever.
Got lost in the pickle sauce. Yeah.
Pickle fever.
All right, here we go. This is from Jordana Kane. Best
What's up, Jordana?
Christmas Eve dinner. So I assume the roast is for Christmas Day, correct?
Oh, Christmas Eve dinner.
So it's the night before.
Uh-huh.
What are you having for Christmas Eve dinner? Is there like pizza? You have pizza?
You know, for my family, I leave this one to you guys and I will chime in. However, for my family, Christmas Eve is the big dinner. We do the big dinner on Christmas Eve.
Oh.
And then we wake up Christmas morning and we have a big breakfast. We make the same breakfast every Christmas morning, which is where my cheese grits recipe comes from, and the sausage and egg casserole, and frequently Mickey waffles. And
you make them. You make the ears. You make the waffle, and then you add
we
ears?
have the Mickey waffle.
Oh boy!
iron.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh yeah, we're real Disney files in my family.
That's fantastic.
So we do our Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve. So what I'm in the dark about. What do you guys think?
In the past, my family has gotten Chinese takeout.
Chinese takeout does feel like the other classic Christmas dinner.
The other way though. And I think it was from A Christmas Story. The turkey flies off and they go and have Chinese. I think the idea was, we're going to be cooking all tomorrow morning. So we don't want to have to think about it. And we want to have leftovers in case everything goes, poorly tomorrow. So I think we always got Chinese takeout, and not good Chinese takeout, just whatever we could get our hands on.
Yeah.
So that to me, most Chinese takeout is not that good. Let's face it. But that's why it's good. Because it's not good.
Yeah. Just lo mein out of a white cardboard box with chopsticks.
Sweet sour pork.
While you're watching whatever Christmas movie everybody's
Block of white rice.
Christmas Eve was sandwiches and snacks. It feels like, something simple. If you don't do what we did, which was the big dinner on the eve.
You have the big dinner the night? Wow. That's wild.
We did the big dinner on Christmas Eve.
Do you?
I think, growing up, obviously we're Jewish, so it was like Chinese and movies on Christmas Day, because that's when we were sort of free to do it. But I agree. Like I've now cooked for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. Like I enjoy baking the turkey and mashed potatoes and dressing. I like doing all of that stuff, but I don't want to, hopefully I've done all my prep work that night, and I want it to be easy. So
you don't want to cook the night before and then the next day. And Hal can cook like an MF2. I did not clarify that before. Hal taught me how to make matzo ball soup.
He did. He taught all of the members of the Maximum Fun family how to make matzo ball soup via the family cookbook.
You both are great, great cooks. And it is still, I think, sort of uncommon for non-professional chef men to cook as well and as often as you two do. So I applaud you.
Well, thank you.
We applaud you back, because still one of my fondest culinary memories is going to your house and making banana leaf wrapped fish.
We went to, is it Bang Luck? We went to Bang Luck Market.
Bang Luck Market.
That was so much fun. Gagliardi taught my husband and I, and this was like 13 years ago.
This was a
14
long
years
time ago,
Wow. Taught us how to make that banana leaf wrapped steamed fish. So good.
Wow.
But I feel like the answer for this particular question is takeout.
Takeout, the night before, Christmas Eve.
Specifically Chinese, but if you don't have a good Chinese spot, get bad Chinese food.
Dealer's choice.
Yeah.
Also, whatever. Like, if you want a pizza, stromboli. I don't know why I keep thinking of stromboli. I feel like nobody has a stromboli. It's sort of the forgot. Like, you just order a pizza.
Is there a dish called stromboli as well? Yeah. And what is it?
Stromboli's like
a rolled calzone.
It's like a rolled, calzone's like folded. This is like rolled. It almost looks like a loaf of bread, but it's filled with like, it's like an inverted pizza.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. I've never had one. I've never had one.
You only know Stromboli, the villain from Pinocchio.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if the dish is named for him or not. Yeah. Probably not.
Or was he named for the dish? I don't know.
He's named for the dish because he's full of pizza guts.
I feel like Stromboli and calzones are both just someone that worked in a pizzeria looking at the pizza and going, what if not flat? Like it's just.
Yeah. I do love a calzone. A calzone is a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like the first step of how I would eat a whole pizza. Like I'd fold it in half, fold it in half again.
Fold it over, crimp it, crimp it.
Crimp it down.
Brush some butter on it, put it back in there.
Oh, so good.
All right. Dave Hoffman asks, opening stockings. This is interesting. I'm not sure exactly how to take this, so you two can help figure out what that means. This is as written. Opening stockings, first or last?
Oh, first.
First as in like first thing in the morning when you wake up?
First thing you do.
First thing in the morning.
First thing you do, stockings.
Yeah.
Stockings. Run downstairs. Yeah. I'm 100% first.
Yeah. Because they're the smaller, like fun things, candy, little gifts. So you don't want to, otherwise you're starting with the main course and then having the salad.
Right. Yeah. It's also, stockings are always, or at least in my family, it's, 8 emery boards. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And, it's like, a pen shaped like a baseball bat. It's not,
it's fun little
they're
stuff.
Really fun, like goofy little, Chinese candy. It's fun.
I always get from Santa Claus always brings me, for some reason, we all get different things from Santa in our stockings, but Santa always brings me sample size versions of assorted colognes. That's always in my stocking. So, which I always immediately put on, and then during breakfast, I smell like a nightclub owner. It's amazing.
That's a great thing to have in a travel bag, though. If you have a different sample cologne in every town.
I have a whole shelf of little sample colognes that, like, when I go on a vacation, I just grab one, toss it in the bag. It's great.
I don't know what's more adorable, your sample cologne collection or the fact that you still think Santa put that in your stocking.
Santa put that in my stocking, and I will never hear or acknowledge anything else.
Yeah, Paget, he has a whole fleet of chemist elves that are working.
I remember last year's padded, upholstered toilet seat covers.
Oh, yeah.
One was an elf with a pointy nose that if you didn't know that was in the bathroom in the middle of the night, you have experienced something exciting, shocking,
Paget,
surprising.
You're almost there. The elf did not have the nose on it.
Oh, sorry.
It was the snowman's carrot. It was the snowman's carrot nose.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. A bathroom surprise. Yeah. No, I'm surprised you don't, and I'm proud of you, Gags, that you don't have them up yet. Because I know you are a Christmas lover. And I
have all my Halloween stuff still up right now.
Yes. And I'm so glad.
I no longer put the toppers on the toilet.
The toilet?
Yeah. I no longer do the
contraption that accepts urine. You no longer are upholstering.
I'm no longer, when you put it like that, it seems like I should have done that long ago.
I love it. No, I think you should stick with it. I think you should wash them, but I think you should stick with it.
And hey, what if the elf was eating a popsicle? That might be a fun addition for it. Why not have them all have an element of danger?
Smoking a Churchill.
Eating corn on the cob the wrong way. Like, you could do it a million different ways.
Who eats corn on the cob vertically?
An elf. They don't know how to see it.
They don't know not to eat the cob.
Elves are sneaky.
Yeah.
My stomach hurts.
Stockings go first. I have a related stocking question.
Please.
Yeah.
From Greg on. He's back. Treats in the stocking or small gifts? Like a weather radio. Like,
treats,
do you put like nail clippers, or is it like candy and stuff, or is it like nail clippers, or like little things?
Is nail clippers the example that he gave, or is nail clippers the example you are adding?
I'm just thinking of small things that you would load in, like a wrench. I don't know what you like. Jennifer's family, I think, is candy. So I've taken that in our stockings that I hang. Mm-hmm. I put candy in those. So
Santa brings candy to your place. Santa knows and brings candy.
Yeah. Santa brings candy.
I'll tell you, Santa did give me one year nail clippers, but the nail clippers were from clearly Santa visited some tourist spot or an airport because it was an enamel fish. And they're my favorite nail clippers. So candy, I don't know. I don't recall candy. Yeah, no, I just think the Santa that my family is friendly with is it's mostly what can you get in the travel aisle at Rite Aid, and then occasionally you collect little bits and bobs like an enameled fish nail clipper, during the year that you sneak into a stocking. That's a surprise.
Does the enamel fish nail clipper have, if it was in fact from an airport that Santa visited, does it have the name of a city or locale on it?
No, it doesn't. It's just it's lovely and tiny, so no TSA will take it away. Because TSA will take away certain cuticle trimming implements.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could take any nail clipper with you, any little thing.
I always keep one in my DOP kit, so I just like that, there's
your DOP kit?
DOP?
What does that mean?
DOP kit, like your little toiletries bag.
Yeah, but why are you saying DOP kit?
What does DOP
It's just what I've always,
for?
I think it's an old military thing. We just called it a DOP kit. Yeah.
DOP?
What military?
What could that stand for?
Kiss Army? Yeah. What army are you at? What
Hold
are you talking
on.
about?
Department of
let me find that.
Of pooing. A peak.
It originates in Germany when Charles Doppelt began producing a new type of toiletry bag in 1926. Dop bags became popular with members of the U.S. military.
Everything came from Germany. The DOP kit, the pickles.
Christmas. A lot of Christmas decorations on a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
There you go. I do a mix, or Santa brings me a mix. So there's frequently one of those like M&M's candy canes in there. You know what I mean? Yes. Little sample colognes and an M&M candy cane. So I like
it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah. A mix. That's what we like when Santa gives us a mix.
Yeah. Why you don't just stick to one? You put everything in there.
No, big, small, high, low.
Yeah.
Okay. Our next topic comes from Leslie Trotman, also frequent contributor to the show. What's up, Leslie?
Yes.
Is it weird to ask for basic hygiene products? Like, what's on your Christmas list? This is, according to Leslie, it says, we do hygiene stockings, toothpaste, toothbrushes, soap, etc. I kind of love that.
Oh, that's
like
ask for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask for it?
Ask for it is interesting.
Is she writing to Santa?
Yeah, maybe. Are you guys not?
I think Santa knows what I want.
Yeah, I just wish it.
You just Eartha Kid at us.
I didn't mean to. I was tentatively answering. I didn't mean to sound like Eartha Kid.
The question is it weird? To which I would say, objectively, probably, but it's not bad.
The question's weird. The practice isn't. You can ask and wish for anything.
I go back to what I said before. Any tradition that your family has for the holidays, great. Y'all do you. It's going to just bring you closer together.
Yes. And we do a lot of that. My family, there are a lot of, with their travel Q-tips, you can never go wrong because you're going to want them, because we don't all necessarily go to hotels that have a fancy little, grooming kit. You want your own Q-tips, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, personal hygiene. Yeah. Yes.
Sure.
Our stockings have many.
Yeah. Although it raises more questions than it answers. If that is what you want, then by all means fill that, like mini deodorants, toothbrushes, toothpaste.
Love it.
Tips.
I like the idea that you don't want that for your stocking. You want it for like
M&Ms.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I want? I want Hal's stocking to be all hygiene stuff.
Yeah, if I didn't ask for it and I got it, I would be like, oh, I've done something.
Yeah. It's like when
I've done something wrong.
I was always told, if someone offers you gum, take it. It may not be for the experience that you're having.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Also, if there's access to a bathroom, go try to pee at least. Yeah. You never know where you might need a bathroom. Always try.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I have a combined topic here. These are two separate topics, but they dovetail into one another. We'll start. These were suggested individually by Leslie Troutman and Dave Hoffman.
Mm-hmm.
Both
our last two. Both returning, both our last two stocking topics.
Our returning champions. And number one is office party or office dinner. Now, am I the only one who's worked in corporate America extensively?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I love about a dinner is I know I'm not paying for it. And as we get towards the end, like there's a finite amount of time that it lasts. I enjoy the company of the people I work with. I want to put that out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy spending time. However, there is time when I'm working there. And then when I am done, that time is mine.
Yeah.
And so I enjoy and I get the idea of like a party and stuff. I think dinners are a little cleaner and they're usually by department. So like you go with your department. It's a good chance for you to relate to one another outside of the workplace environment. Office parties, people invariably get drunk. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
It's not fun. Lampshade on the head. It's like, I'm concerned. Are they going to be able to get home okay?
No. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But that said, the company I've worked for 13 years has done some really fun parties. One year we rented a boat. Did a hornblower cruise out of Marina Del Rey, which is really fun.
Awesome.
But even that's like, all right,
you're on a boat now.
Yeah. If I want to leave.
No.
I can't leave.
Yeah.
And to me, I want it my time is mine and I appreciate the gesture, but ultimately I'd rather have the dinner because it's a little bit more intimate and it really is an opportunity. I think those are way better from a company perspective. Those are way better specifically for teams to hang out and relate to each other personally. And there's always some work talk, but a lot of it is like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing for the holidays? How's everything been? Like a chance to just humanize one another. And I think that that's essential to any working relationship anywhere.
I like that.
That you humanize the people you work with.
I do too. And I think the only thing I can compare it to is doing animated shows.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes if you go to Comic-Con to promote, there have been parties where it's everyone in the company and it's just long and you don't know everyone and you don't really talk about anything. And then other times it's been this show that we all worked on but didn't get to meet each other on. We're going to have a dinner.
Yeah.
And then you have an hour and a half, 2 hours to talk to, I heard about you and your work, but you were in Chicago and I was recording from here and I didn't get to meet you. And it did feel more human and sort of friendly and loving over a large corporate party that sort of feels like a company just writing it off and you don't really get to talk to anybody. So I would choose dinner.
Yeah, I like a dinner. I will play Krampus advocate for a quick second and throw out a couple of pluses for the party is the lack of structure in that as far as the obligation of it, that a dinner comes with. Because if it is a dinner, you are it is a finite beginning and end of the thing. A party you can dip in, dip out.
Mm-hmm.
You also at a dinner will have, it can really vary depending on your seat. If it's one big table having a dinner together and your particular piece of real estate and maybe it's a complete stranger from the company or, you know what I mean? You can have a vastly different experience based on where you are sitting at a holiday party dinner.
I agree.
That said, I think that the benefits of the dinner do tend to outweigh the benefits of the party.
Yeah. And a lot of parties will have things to them. Mm-hmm. They will do like a Yankee swap or whatever, or karaoke contest. Mm-hmm.
Wait.
I don't want that.
You're saying a party or a dinner?
Party.
What is Yankee
you're saying you don't
swap?
Want that.
Yankee swap is the same as,
White Elephant?
Pollyanna, White Elephant.
What's this?
Where, everybody brings a gift over a certain amount. Or under a certain amount. Yeah. And then or Secret Santa, they do that sometimes too.
Yeah.
But that's the one where they're all the first person goes up, picks a gift.
Right. I know the White Elephant
can either take it. Yeah. It's the same thing. It's just different for the same thing. I wasn't sure what everybody called it.
I thought Yankee swap was, I have been to business dinners for a production or a show or a theater or a group of people where people do get up and switch seats so that they are talking to other people. That's why I thought that's what Yankee swap meant. I've never heard that phrase before, but I have definitely seen that, so that you aren't just stuck where you are and you're only talking to the person on the left or right of you. People sort of get up and I'm going to go talk to Bruce, and people move around to get to know each other a little bit better, and it feels intimate and thoughtful.
Yeah, I like a dinner that does that a lot, because if there is, aside from the, maybe I'm with someone I don't want to be with, if there is someone I do want to be with chatting that I haven't seen in a while, or, a good, if they're like that, I love the idea of moving around, and a party does give you the opportunity to move have around moments with more people.
True.
Yeah. So the other half of this, if you're having an office party, this is what Dave asks, is it better to have that party at the office or off-site?
Off-site.
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 Yeah.
Off-site.
I don't want to eat where I crap.
Yeah. Also, I don't think anyone can do office parties at the workplace anymore. I feel like I've been told. Yeah, it's a liability issue, and they have to take it to basically if you're inappropriate with someone in the parking lot of the restaurant where you're having the party, the company itself isn't responsible for the actions of the employees while they're out in public. So most, having seen deeply inappropriate behavior at wrap parties, they are now no longer ever held at stage or on the lot. It has to go somewhere else.
And I also think for that piece is huge. Then it's the other thing of let's all do something fun rather than let's all
I don't want to see the walls I see every day.
Yeah, we're already there all the time. I don't want to see that.
Let's all go together to Topgolf or whatever, and we'll have fun there. And
let's do a smash room.
I want to go to a paintball party. I've never done paintball. I would love to work at an office that you go to paintball. Although that could be dangerous. I guess you could really shoot the crap out of your general manager or something. But I've never done paintball, and I'd
if they made a manager's team and an employees team in paintball.
Managers would be slaughtered.
If it hurts, though. It hurts when the paintball hits you.
I've heard that. That's why I've never done it.
Yeah.
Can we do laser tag? Let's go do laser tag.
I love laser tag.
I don't know. Not enough impact. I want some impact. I want a cross between laser tag and paintball. I want a less painful paintball.
You want a water balloon fight?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say we could do laser
balloons.
tag.
Tiny water balloons.
Tiny water balloons.
I was going to say, we could play laser tag, and I'll peg you with tennis balls the whole time. You're constantly trying to dodge them. That would be
fun.
It would be.
All right.
That was like a game we play as kids. Let's throw tennis balls at each other. That was part of the game is I'm going to hit you with a tennis ball. It was terrible, but exciting.
It still hurt less. A tennis ball hurts less than what was that thing with the bouncy red? What was that thing?
Oh, dodgeball.
Dodgeball hurt.
Yeah.
There are dodgeball leagues all over LA.
They'll knock you over because they'll knock you over. You get hit in the head with that.
Adult.
Woof.
That hurt. I didn't like dodgeball.
Yeah.
That sucked.
All right. Our next topic from J.D. Evans. This is a throwback. All right. Wassail or punch for the holiday party? Look.
Wassail.
I mean, I love I don't know, but if you're you can just make punch and call it wassail.
Wait, I thought wassailing. I thought wassail was caroling.
You're doing it for the drink. You're doing it for wassail is the drink, I think.
Wait a minute.
Wassail is a spiced ale or mulled wine drunk during celebrations for Twelfth Night and Christmas Eve.
What?
Yeah. It's the drink. To go wassailing is to go out and go caroling and get the punch.
And they reward you.
Get drunk and go caroling, yeah.
You go to the house, and if you carol for them, they give you a mulled wine?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
How many houses do you think it takes before they go back to the first house and have no memory that they were there? We're here to sing a song for you, and if you like it, or if you don't, you can give us a drink. Did you do that?
I thought it was wassailing we will go. What? It's wassailing?
Yeah, here we go, wassailing.
Wassailing? We said wassailing in Massachusetts. Wassailing we will go.
In my madrigal group in high school, one of the songs we sang was "Wassail, wassail, wassail, now bring us in, wassail." So it was like, I think it's one of those ones that can go either direction.
Yeah, you can pronounce it however you want.
Wassail.
And actually, yeah, I'm looking out in the dictionary. Thank you, Oxford Dictionary. Both of those pronunciations are acceptable.
Oh, okay.
What would
was
that guy
the question?
from your college say?
Wassail or punch for the holiday party.
What was that guy's? Anthony Rubino? What was his name from your college?
Which guy?
The guy who did the parts of speech that taught you how to say Anthony Glocken?
Arthur Lesak.
Arthur Lesak, right. Yeah. How would he say it? What would he say was correct?
Yeah.
I think he would say, it depends on what the next word is.
One of those.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of those.
Wassailing. For an office part, I like the mystery of a wassail.
Yeah,
I'm
give us
go
something. Go, let's go. I can have punch any time of year.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go to a beach party in the summer and be like, yo, I brought wassail.
Or will you?
You know what? Now I will. I'll wear my jester costume.
I love it.
Yeah. Come in with a boar's head. Ridiculous.
So, all right, let's keep rolling. I got a couple combining these. These are both from Julie Otto. This first one feeds directly off of what we were just talking about, which is, what is the best drink to spice/mull that includes alcoholic and non-alcoholic options?
I guess apple juice, like a cider.
Yeah,
like
I think cider.
I mean,
it
Love
smells.
the
I think
smell.
cider smells the best.
Yeah.
Everybody can have it if it doesn't have the booze already in it. Throw some brandy in it or whatever if you want to have the alcohol version.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be apple cider, I think.
I think they're Martinelli's. They're like they look like tea bags and they're the little mulled spice bags.
Yeah.
So then I'll get a bottle of cider and I'll pour it into the pot and then I'll throw those in and let it simmer. And I don't care to drink it personally. Like, it's fine. I know, but Jennifer really enjoys it, but I like the smell. It makes it feel like the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should get that just for the smell.
Yeah.
Right?
So good. So
it is. It's nice when I'm not even a huge apple cider drinker, but during the holidays, I will frequently I'll have a big jug of it. I'll just put some on the stove and throw a cinnamon stick in it just so it, wafts. And if I want some, pour some out
cloves,
a little bit. Yeah. Ooh,
some orange slices. I mean, orange peel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want that now.
Right.
You can do it.
You can have it anytime you want. You know what? You and I are going to go to that party this summer and you bring the spiced cider. I'll bring the wassail.
And I'm going to bring pickles.
Amazing. And Hal will bring pickles
I'll bury
and hide
them in the sand. Oh, and Ken, another good tip. Put it in the crock pot all day.
All day.
Just leave it in there.
Oh, I could do that. Do that with
Brilliant.
the Instant Pot. All right. Here's the other thing that Julie asks.
Okay.
This is for canned whipped cream. So this is like your ready whip, your spray whipped cream, regular chocolate, peppermint, pumpkin, or something else for those canned whipped creams, those spray whipped creams. You don't like a spray whipped cream?
Purist, just the original
Regular.
Gangster. Yeah. Ready Whip.
Oh man, hang on.
Yeah. I've had
What?
peppermint.
Chocolate
Ready Whip,
pepperment?
though?
Where is he going? What is he doing?
Peppermint's
What is he
pretty
doing?
good. He's going to bring out a whole buffet of whipped cream. Wouldn't that be amazing?
What?
Little whipped cream bottles to go with his
cologne.
Here's the thing
What
about
does he
the
have?
original flavor canned whipped cream, which is the correct answer, is
Thank you.
it just
Ready Whip! Oh, look, he's doing Whippets!
The best part was the smoke that rose out of that.
Yeah. No, because that's Whippets. That's like a
Yeah.
nitrous. That's a drug. Kids used to do that in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Whippets.
I feel weird now.
Yeah, you should
Nice
be.
and dizzy.
It's like you're in the middle of a Keith Haring drawing and there's just lines everywhere and you're
Where one guy's head is just a wolf shape.
a gator. Yeah.
Is it a gator? It does make more sense that it's a gator.
No, it might be a wolf. Actually, now I don't know.
I don't know. Keith Haring from Beyond, tell us, is it a wolf or a gator in your block drawings?
God.
It is Halloween tomorrow. Should we hold a seance and speak to
It's true.
For Keith Haring, we'll talk to Keith Haring.
Amazing.
Let's throw them all in. Warhol, Basquiat.
Basquiat, yeah.
Let's talk to all of them. Let's
I have
talk to
questions.
everyone from the 70s and 80s.
Hey, let's get Rembrandt too. I have some questions for Rembrandt.
Oh. Van Gogh.
All right. Michaela Berglund asks, another one from Michaela, 2 in an episode. This is amazing. Matching ornaments on your Christmas tree or mismatched ornaments?
What does that mean?
That is aesthetically coordinated ornaments versus ornaments you made as a kid.
Free for all. Mismatch. Absolutely.
100%.
Everything. Every goofy little, the ugliest, the broken, great grandma's, I found it at Rite Aid.
Yeah.
One from Thrift Town, San Francisco, 1994. I want all mismatched, like my silverware.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I'm 100% team mismatch.
Yeah.
We have stuff from Jennifer's, like when she was a baby, stuff from the 70s and the 80s, like crafted.
It's the best.
To the just like the colored sort of bulb ones to Wally and Eve and Darth Vader and my Philly sports ones that I've collected. Like we have everything up there. A gorilla coming out of a gift that I got. Like he's coming out of a present because I'm obsessed with gorillas, Paget. This is somewhat new. And
how did I know?
yeah.
Oh, this is new because I didn't know
in
this.
A box. Yeah, I have a stuffed gorilla that my parents got me like in 2000. It just sat in my bedroom. We were home one time. This is after my mother passed away. And I was like, I want to bring that back to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It's like something that connects me to her. And then I just started watching gorilla videos. And then I've bought from that line. I think I have 9 or 10 of those gorillas that are stocked around.
I highly recommend all of the people of the world listen to our recent Best Gorilla episode.
Yeah. In fact,
if someone has matching, and I don't want to judge because I want everyone to be happy. I don't care what anyone does as long as they don't hurt anyone else. Do whatever you want. But to me, like a coordinated matching Christmas situation just makes me think of the White House or I don't know. It just seems corporate or so. I feel like families have even ornaments they hate, but they have to put up. Because it's been in the family. And I like that because it's a memory of a personal, my brother made that piece of candy cane in 1982. Yeah. But I love it. That to me is the coordinated designer. Everything is red and then there's this silver and it's this. To me, I kind of don't get it. It seems designy as opposed to ancestral and family and love and
Yeah, I feel like a Christmas tree is supposed to be, at least for me, it feels like it's supposed to be a time capsule of souvenirs from an entire family's existence. We have some going back to before I was born up until, last year. And I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. Your tree tells the story of your family.
Yeah. And I do also, though, if you have the space to put up another tree, make it a secondary tree, if like you've got like cake? You got a little tree in your foyer, or you've got, if that is the one you want to do styled, like we're just going to do all gold balls on this one, or, that's fine. Yeah. But like, as far as your family,
the real tree,
the real tree. Yeah. The ones.
It's for you to enjoy and look at and find like different little pockets that remind you of different things.
Yeah.
All right. Last topic.
All right.
We've really,
I didn't even realize that we've been going for this long.
Yeah, that's great.
We've kept you over, Paget.
This is what
I love you.
This is about.
Love you back. What's up?
I turned the potatoes on. Don't worry about it.
Oh, good.
Fantastic. Well, we don't want we want to make sure you get to the potatoes in time. So Leslie Troutman asks, best type of gift basket. So I assume this is like edible arrangement or things that you can cook with or like trail mix / like a savory versus a candy versus I think there's
the meat one. There's like a Pepperidge Farm one.
Yeah. Bristol Farms too. Like
Bristol Farms.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah. There's like meats. Artisanal cheeses and meats.
Yeah.
Summer sausage given in the winter.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I like a bottle of wine, a bottle of balsamic vinegar, some weird cheese that you can hold. It's okay. I'm swearing occasionally, right?
We'll bleep.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, good. Like a wax wrapped cheese that doesn't expire for 4 or 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
A bronze something pasta. Like I like a gift basket that is just a couple of oddball things.
Yeah.
And then all of the like chocolate and candy stuff, I just give to other people.
Yeah.
Right.
It's funny. One thing that I noticed about all of those things in your basket, which I would agree with entirely, is I think the best gift basket is a culinary focused gift basket.
Yes. You're right.
And I also would love, I'm going to throw in one other thing, some sort of kitchen implement.
Usually a corkscrew. Yeah.
A cool corkscrew or a cheese knife or
salad tongs.
Something that will live in your kitchen after
forever.
all the perishables are gone.
You're right.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect gift basket to me.
Yeah.
That's really good.
And not too much of that squiggly plastic grass. I don't like that.
No.
And I know I think sometimes people depend on that too much. I don't like it. it. I would prefer you just scrunch up some paper that I can use later to fill a purse or a wet pair of boots. Give me something I can recycle. You're supposed to put paper in your boots if your boots are wet.
Interesting.
Really? I didn't know that.
Like newspaper,
right?
Packing paper.
Why are you filling your purses with it?
Oh, to keep the shape. You stuff
okay.
it in your purse and then you zip it shut and it keeps the shape of the purse.
Okay. I like that.
Wow.
I don't have a lot of structured purses, but the structured purses I have are in great shape.
And full of paper.
This one's from 1941.
Well, some of them are. I buy a lot of purses on eBay.
We've seen the closet. We've seen
seen them.
We've seen the closet in the closet.
Have. I know.
Oh my God. Well, that is it for this Clean Sleigh episode. Thank you to all of the people of the world who offered topics. You asked and we answered. Thank you.
Those were great.
Those were all great topics.
Fantastic.
Well curated by Ken Plume. And Paget, it is such a delight to have you always.
Guys, I love you. I can't wait to see you in person very soon. Ken,
I know.
Outstanding job.
Amen. Biggest hugs are coming your way.
Yes.
Me.
Yeah. Well, these topics are closed. We have many more topics to discuss, so please reach out to us via email at wegotThisPodcast@gmail.com, or
you can join us in our Facebook group, share your holiday traditions with us, which sounds like I'm about to promote an album, but I'm not. Facebook.com/group/WeGotThisPodcast. Thank you to Wikipedia for joining us several times. That's our producer, Ken Plume, always chiming in with the facts. You can support him over at patreon.com/Ken Plume. And isn't that a nice thing to do for the holidays? Thank you also to researcher Kate McManus, graphic designer Uri Kelman, and QA engineer Jen Alba.
And thanks, of course, to our musicians, Jonathan Dinerstein and Mike Furman, for our score and theme song, respectively. And thank you, the people of the world, who, in all sincerity, have given us the opportunity to do this year after year. This is always one of our favorite episodes of the year to get to do. And it is because of you that we are still getting the chance to do this and sit down and laugh and have a great time. And thank you for your topics and for your support for all of this time. Yeah, you know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For Hal Lublin, I'm Mark Gagliardi.
For Mark Gagliardi, I'm Hal Lublin. And don't worry, everybody.
We got this.
We got this.
Maximum Fun,
a worker-owned network
of artist-owned shows supported
directly
by you.